Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing well and taking care, and welcome to this brand new Doctor Who video on the channel. So, over the last few days, there has been major leaks over on social media, on Twitter, that apparently coming our way later this year is going to be a massive collab between Doctor Who and Fortnite. Now, I'm not going to lie here, I am not a Fortnite expert at all, so I'm not going to talk about the game much just because I'm not a Fortnite expert. It's not my expertise. I've hardly played the game before. However, I do know this is going to be a massive deal for Doctor Who because Fortnite is one of the biggest games out there, and obviously this game doing a collab with Doctor Who to celebrate the 60th anniversary is going to be a huge promotion for the show, and yeah, hopefully it will bring more traction to the 60th anniversary specials on TV later this year. However, what I want to talk about today is one of these leaks in particular, because according to one of these leaks, it has confirmed that David Tennant's 14th Doctor is going to be known as the Edge Doctor for Doctor Who's 60th anniversary, which is very interesting because as far as we know, David Tennant is going to be called the 14th Doctor. However, according to these leaks, it's looking likely that instead David Tennant's Doctor is actually going to be known as the Edge Doctor, which is a name we've not heard before. So the question now is, what exactly is the Edge Doctor going to be all about? Well, it's likely got to be a reference to Power of the Doctor, because in Power there was this location introduced which was called the Edge, and basically what the Edge is, it is a bit complicated. It kind of just served the purpose of giving us cameos from classic Doctors in the episode, so I haven't really looked into it that much since, but the grasp of what I get the Edge is supposed to be is it's supposed to be this subconscious location in the Doctor's mind that the Doctor always visits before they regenerate. And when you think about it, it sort of could make a bit of sense, because technically the Edge Doctor could be called the Edge Doctor because when the Doctor regenerates, the Doctor is supposed to visit the Edge and then never be seen again. But with the 14th Doctor, that's not going to be the case, because we've already seen that the 10th Doctor, they obviously went to the Edge because they regenerated into the 11th Doctor, Matt Smith. So you could argue the 14th Doctor is going to be called the Edge Doctor. I know this is a bit complicated, but this is what I can get off it at the moment, is that, yeah, the 10th Doctor visited the Edge because of course they regenerated into Matt Smith, but now he's back as the 14th Doctor, which is, I think, is going to be another version basically of the 10th Doctor, but it's the 14th Doctor because it's a new incarnation, if that makes sense. Again, it's very timey-wimey. So yeah, the Edge Doctor could just be because the 14th Doctor is the 10th Doctor, but the 10th Doctor has already been to the Edge because he's regenerated, but now he's back as the 14th Doctor, and yeah, that's what my thinking is so far. Again, I know that's confusing to follow, and it is very timey-wimey, but that's the best grasp of it I can get at the moment. And yeah, I do hope that the 14th Doctor will still be officially called the 14th Doctor, because they've already went to the effort of introducing him now as 14, and I think undoing that and calling him the Edge Doctor when shooting at what is now officially known as the 15th Doctor, I just think it's easier to call him the 14th Doctor, and hopefully the Edge Doctor is just going to be a cool kind of side name thing, really, a kind of sub-name for this new incarnation. So yeah, that's my best guess of it at the moment to what this possibly could mean. All of this though does also add up with a rumour that's been going around Twitter over the last week, that apparently we are going to get more cameos in this Edge location for the upcoming 60th anniversary specials, of course, and apparently Matt Smith is going to be returning as his Doctor for a cameo role. So this would be pretty much the same as they did in Power of the Doctor, where in this Edge location we saw cameos from classic Doctors to help the 13th Doctor when the Master took over her body and the regeneration was in struggle. And yeah, it's going to be apparently the same case here where Matt Smith and also apparently David Tennant is going to make a cameo as his old 10th Doctor incarnation, talking to his new 14th Doctor incarnation. So that's going to be quite weird and bizarre and strange to watch. But yeah, sure, I'm up for it. And yeah, they're going to be helping basically correct this regeneration between the 14th and 15th Doctor so it goes through smoothly. So yeah, this kind of idea of Tennant being known as the Edge Doctor does add up with that rumour. And yeah, I would definitely be up for that. I've said so many times before, I want Matt Smith to be in the 60th anniversary. Preferably, I would prefer it to be in a bigger role alongside the return of Karen Gillan and Arthur Darvill. That's always been my hope for the 60th anniversary, although I do think that's pretty unlikely. So I would take a cameo instead. And yeah, I would be up for that. It's just a shame it wouldn't be in a bigger role. And also, yeah, David Tennant as the 10th Doctor, talking to his future 14th Doctor self. Yeah, like I said, it's a bit strange, but it's Doctor Who, and again, I would definitely be up for the bizarreness of seeing that happen on screen. I think it'd be quite amusing to watch. My only concern is this whole idea would be very similar to the classic Doctor cameos in Power of the Doctor, and I guess they would have to make it feel like its own separate thing and not too similar. So that's my only concern with it. And just in general, like, this video has been very complicated to film. Like, it's not the easiest concept to explain to you guys. So I would be a bit worried that explaining Tennant as the Edge Doctor on screen would be very confusing to do, and maybe that's why they've not introduced Tennant in press releases as the Edge Doctor, because it is just such a complicated idea to explain. So maybe that's why he's been called the 14th Doctor, because that's easier to explain to the casual audience, and then later on in the show he'll be known as the Edge Doctor, and then they could explain all about that. I guess that might be the route they are going down. But there we go. So yeah, thank you all for sticking with this very confusing video. I do hope you all get where it's coming from. Like I said, I would definitely be up for all of this. I'd be up for a Matt Smith cameo in particular. It's a shame that apparently Peter Capaldi's not going to be involved if this rumour is true. So yeah, it's a bit of a shame that Peter Capaldi, because I would imagine he would come back for a cameo, but maybe he was just too busy, or maybe he's just completely moved on from Doctor Who, which is completely fair enough. You know, you should never force actors to come back just for the sake of it. Their happiness should always be the priority, and how comfortable they are, etc. But you guys, thank you all for watching this video. Please do subscribe for more Doctor Who content on this channel. And you guys, thanks all for watching. Take care, and I will see you all next time. Bye for now.